This is a Koenigsegg gemera, and it's a hypercar like just about all of the Koenigsegg models, except this one is a little different. It has 4 seats. It also has about 1,700 horsepower. This is your chance and to do a very fast 0 to 60 time, 1.9 seconds, with your whole family in it. And today, I'm gonna review the gemera and show you what I mean. I've borrowed this gemera from a car dealer that has a lot of hypercars and supercars. To check it out, you can look at hypercars and supercars such as this one. So let's take a look at it. The gemera is intended to be a sedan-like hypercar, and it is about 196 inches long, and as you can see on the back, it says Koenigsegg with gemera in yellow. Oh, and I think that's a pretty good thing. And so this car is quite insane. It has wing doors. It has an opening trunk. It has 2 screens on the driver's and passenger seat in the inside. And the trunk is a little strange when we get to it. So today we're gonna show you around the Koenigsegg gemera, and then I'm gonna get it out on the road and drive it, and then I'm going to give it a Jaffe score. Alright, time for the features, quirks and the features of the gemera. So on the back, you can see it's a little odd. It's a little strange. You can see it says gemera, and it also says Koenigsegg written in big print, Koenigsegg. The Koenigsegg gemera is supposed to compete with the Bugatti Chiron, the Speedtail, and a few others, which we're not really sure about. And this one costs around 1.6 billion, and which is a big cost, and it has wing doors, which is pretty cool. And now, and let me show you the front of it now. Now you can see right here, it has this Russish grill on here with these lines. We're not really sure why that's there, but this is the gemera. There's the Regia, it's hard to pronounce, and there's also a few others, like the place where this comes from has a lot of hypercars and supercars, Koenigsegg, McLaren, and And many of those things, like you can see the yellow logo right here says Koenigsegg, but it just says cone. I'm not really sure why that is, but however it is, it is, which we're not really sure why that is. And next we move to the interior, and it is a little different than it might look. The seats are yellow, but the interior has this copperish brown leather. But for the turn signal, it's very interesting. You can see it doesn't, you can see right here, you can see, but the issue with the turn signal is that when you hit it down, it returns to its original spot. And you can see this screen here, which it's pretty interesting. Like, and you can see the cup holders block the screen, and you put them down, it's pretty interesting. Watch, and you can see how interesting, like that is. And next up, we move on to the back seat in the Koenigsegg Gemera. There's very similar to this, very similar to most Koenigseggs, like Lamborghinis, Koenigsegg's, McLarens, Bugattis, Rimacs, like really, those are things like that. And also on the side of the Gemera, you can see it says this, which it's a little strange why some of this, but here's the interior of this one, which is really pretty good looking. And you can see right here on the, you can see like on here it has like this really interesting thing, like like things like that. So, and the steering wheel is well, these are the seats. You can see they're white and yellowish gold, which is pretty strange. And the floor mats are brown for some reason. We're not really sure why that is, but that's what it is. And next up, move on to the cargo area. To access it, it's a little strange. You can see this line in the middle of your screen has, you press it and it opens, but it's hard to explain. The back, it says Koenigsegg and Gemera with these lights. And let's listen to the noise of it. It sounds like a plane. Get ready. And so that's the feature, the quirks, as well as also features of the Koenigsegg Gemera. Now it's time to drive it on the road. Alright, driving the Gemera, the Koenigsegg Gemera. Wow, we're not really sure what it seems like, but like really, like you can't see the steering wheel. It's a yoke, but it's a little interesting. Like it's very fast. Now I'm gonna start the real fast. Wow. Oh, the speed is crazy. The speed is crazy, instantaneous. And like I'm not really sure how Koenigsegg has managed to make it this fast. Like really, it's a little strange. Like it's like the eco's like really like I'm not really sure. I'm been driving it around lately, and like really, and the last few hypercars I drove before, I haven't reviewed them yet, but like the McLaren Speedtail, the Lamborghini Ascenza, and the Bugatti Chiron or something, the Rimac Nevera, and a few of others like those. But all right, I'm gonna. Wow, the speed is real fast. Oh, whoa, it's fast. And so, those are the features of the Koenigsegg Gemera. Now it's time to give it a Jaffe score. Starting with the styling, it's pretty good and gets a 6 out of 10. Comfort is fine and gets a 3 out of 10. Added up in the Jaffe score, 67 out of 100 for the Koenigsegg Gemera, a hypercar.